We have some serious stuff to talk about in this video. So a lot of people are talking about the fact that Biden wants to propose this tax on billionaires. But what a lot of people are not talking about is what's even scarier. Biden wants to tax unrealized gains on stocks. Now, we've seen this before, maybe about 6 months ago or so, a pretty decent little while ago. Janet Yellen, who was the Secretary of the Treasury, actually came out and said that they were working on a proposal to tax unrealized gains. Obviously, this got met with a bunch of backlash. And now we have Biden, who is trying to bring this forth and do this again. And I'm telling you guys right now, that is not good, because even though for right now they're only trying to tax the unrealized gains for billionaires, we all know how that goes. Eventually, it's going to trickle down to from the ultra rich to the super rich, from the super rich to the regular rich, from the regular rich to the middle class. We know that that is coming. So I want to make this video to spread awareness and also just voice my opinion that I am completely against that. That is a horrible idea, because unrealized gains on stocks is not income. How can you tax that? This is the one thing that would really make me upset, is if they did that, because it's like, okay, well, how am I supposed to build wealth now? Like, the one chance that I have in building wealth in the long term, you all are trying to take that away from me. Like, you're taxing unrealized gains. Like, I'm trying to build wealth and you're trying to take that. Like, you're just going to take all my money. Now, I understand trying to get the rich to pay their fair share in taxes. I understand it, but this is just going too far. I think they are better and much more effective ways to get the mega rich to pay their taxes. And this is coming from a guy who used to work in politics. I do not think taxing unrealized gains at 20% is a good idea. That is a terrible idea. And honestly, I think anybody who even thinks that this is a somewhat good idea is insane. I think this is next level insanity to try and tax unrealized gains that's not even income. Like, that is just complete BS. I really just do not understand how anybody could think that this is a reasonable policy. You are literally taxing money on gains that don't exist. It's unrealized for a reason. It is not until those gains become realized and you sell the stock and accept the gain and realize the gain that it makes sense to tax it. But as long as it's unrealized, that money doesn't exist. It's just something that's sitting there for now. But if you know, the markets are very volatile, so that money could literally be gone the next day. How many people from 2021 to now 2022 got their gains completely wiped out by a volatile market? It happens all the time. So imagine you are up 50% in the stock, the government taxes you on it, and then we have a correction in 2022 and you completely lost all those gains, but you still have to pay taxes on it. Like, this is the most mind-boggling, insane, stupid policy I've ever seen. And it's annoying because you guys got to pay attention to this. This is coming from a guy who used to work in politics. They are not going to let this go, because they already proposed it a while ago. They proposed it like 6-7 months ago, and Joe Manchin destroyed the bill. Joe Manchin killed it, so it wasn't going to pass because Joe Manchin said no. Now, thankfully, Joe Manchin is saying no now again, but what's unfortunate is they keep trying to push for it, which tells me that they might get what they want eventually. If they push hard enough and they, have some closed door meetings and figure some things out and maybe tweak the policy a little bit, they might be able to get what they want, because that's really how politics works. They negotiate, they talk, they tweak the policy a little bit, and they try to get it to a point where both sides can agree. And I definitely could see that happening with this. And it is just so scary to think that the gains that I haven't even realized, the money that I've made in stocks that doesn't even exist, could get taxed. It is insane. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Hopefully that stupid tax proposal doesn't get passed, because it is really stupid. And yeah, there you guys have it. Those are my thoughts. So feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.